Hello and welcome to another Gamertech review. Now in this review we're going to be taking a look at the Speedlink Repute gaming mousepad, which was kindly given to us by the guys over at Speedlink, so thank you very much.
Hooray!
So let's get straight into the review. So here's a lovely view of the box there for you. As you can see, it is nice. You've got pro gamer mousepad shape on there, extra thin, 2mm thick, hardware 5 stars, microfiber there, approved for 5,000 DPI. So you've got lots of sensitivity options with this mousepad here. One of the things I really like is you've also got up here, it is cut to the design shape of the mousepad. You can see what it feels like, you can see how thick it is and how the rubber feeting are, and I might say it does feel very, very nice at this moment, even though it is a smaller scale, but that's a really nice little extra thing they've done there. A lot of mousepads, they'll either have the surface of the feet on the box, or they'll have like a hole so you can touch the mousepad, but the fact that there's like an extra little bit on the corner is really nice. On the side you can see it's got the silver print sidey bit. There's a picture of a mouse on there, which is the Kudosaurus mouse, which we'll be having a look at as well in another video. Microstructure technology, bit of extra bits on there. So that's pretty much the box. So let's just open this and have a look at the pad that's inside. And here we have it. So you can pop over there. Now as you can see, the pad is in a plastic sleeve in the box, which is nice. I do like that as a little extra thing, because it kind of gives you the extra hint of qualities there, which is really, really cool. So if we slide this out here, and that's how big it is. So it's about my head high by my head and a bit. How much is that? Yeah, my head and a bit up. The exact measurements though, if you're not familiar with doing it in heads, it's 32 centimeters by 27 centimeters, and it's 2mm thick. Now that's what I meant there as well. That's the little cutout shapey bit, and there's the mousepad there, so you can see they are the same shapes. That's a cool little thing they've got there. Cool little thing. Now when you rub it, one of the interesting things about this mousepad is that it feels quite hard. So it is a flexible surface, of course, it's a fabric surface, but it's quite, what's the word to describe it? It's kind of like a dense or really tight fibre, or it's quite interesting to. I guess the best way to kind of explain it is there's the mouse mats you can get which is built for speed, and the ones which are built for precision. Now the speed ones are a lot smoother, they're like a lot quicker, and your mouse kind of zips across it. Whereas the ones that are built for precision, they're a bit of a slower pad. They're a bit not grainy, but they're a bit. I can't think of the word, a bit grainy, a bit harder, so then you can kind of grip the mousepad a bit more with your arm, and the mouse grips onto it a little bit more, so it kind of sticks to it, so you get a better, more precise aim, whereas with the speed ones, you kind of like zip all over the place. So that's the kind of difference it is. But yeah, it's got that kind of, that hard, dense kind of the feel to it, so it's quite nice. If you're looking at, if you usually use hard mouse mats and you want to kind of go into fabric or have a look at fabric, then this is definitely something which you're going to want to look at, just because it has got that kind of resemblance to a non-fabric mouse mat, if you get me, if you get what I mean there.
So here we are, have a little close-up of the design here in the corner for you.
So you've got Speedlink Repute, which obviously is the name of the company, and the name of the mouse mat. And we've got our silvery logo here, which is really nice. Now it is printed on top of the pad, and it is raised a tiny bit, but not so much that you're actually going to notice any difference when you're using your mouse on there, if you do get your mouse up there, that is. You have got this cutout shape there at the bottom of the pad. So if you've got your arm on there, it won't get caught, it won't get stuck in the way, because sometimes if you're moving your hand up on the pad like that, you can sometimes get that little bit caught on there, but because it's curved, your arm kind of like flows with the pad, which is a very nice touch on there as well. And like it says, it is recommended and awesomed up to 5,000 DPI. So if you do have your mouse ridiculously sensitive, so if you move it a little bit and it goes for miles, then you're not going to have any problems with this mouse pad, just because your mouse sensor is going to work really well with it, and it's going to pick up all your movements, which is kind of ideal, because that's what a mouse and a mouse pad is supposed to do. So thumbs up there. Now this pad has been designed specifically for gaming, however, because of the nature of the pad and how it performs and how it responds to mouse sensors and stuff, it is also wicked for professional graphics, like design, graphic-y things, and also 3D applications. So anything which is very mouse heavy, mouse dependent, then this mouse pad is going to be very, very, very good for you.
Now as you can see on the bottom bit here, it has got a rubber backing.
And it's all textured as well, so it will stick to the table. Well, not like suction cup stick, but it's really, really, really grippy. So when you put it on your table and you've got your your mouse running on top of it, it's not going to be running away from you or sliding all over the desk anywhere whenever you move your mouse. It sticks to the rail and it
Sticks to the regular
the table, and it actually does it really, really well. Like a lot of mouse pads, they'll have the sticky stuff on the back, but they'll still kind of move a bit, or if you move your mouse on it, it kind of like bubbles up and like rolls over, whereas because this one's really thin and it's got the really cool rubber, actually good rubber backing on there, it doesn't have any of those problems. So moving around isn't going to be an issue for you if you use this mouse pad, which is really cool. Now, we did say earlier about the size of the mouse pad, so being 32 centimeters by 27 centimeters. If you've got a mid to high sensitivity, then this pad's going to have no problems at all for being underneath your mouse. However, if you've got a very, very low sensitivity, and I'm talking really, really low sensitivity, then you might find it's a tiny bit too small, like just about. And we're talking about people who like to use a mouse pad like this big, and if you've not heard of that, there are people out there, and if you are one of those people, then your mouse sensitivity is really, really low. But yeah, it's probably not going to quite cut it for those really, 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 really low people, but for general mouse senses, you know, usually mid to high, I like to think that my sensitivity is a bit low on my mouse, but I fit on this mouse pad absolutely fine. So there we have it, the Repute mouse pad by Speedlink. In conclusion for the mouse pad, it's a really nice size, the shape of it works really well as well when you're like moving your arm around it and stuff. It's got a really nice surface on there, definitely built more for kind of intense precision mouse work on there. So as it said, it's designed for 3D applications, graphic design and gaming, so more precise movements on there are really good, and it is approved up to 5,000 DPI, so if you do have really high sensitivity, then awesome. If not, then don't worry about it, but you know at least that you've got the quality on there that it's going to pick up your little mouse movements and stuff, and it's not going to miss out on them, because it has been specially treated to pick up all those little movements and things. So yeah, wicked lovely mouse mat, really, really like it, and yeah. If you like the review, cool, good stuff. Like, subscribe. There's more videos over on that side over there, and there should be some videos around this video here. So click links and go crazy and watch stuff. Big thank you again to Speedlink. Their link is just below the video, so thank you very much to those guys, and I shall see you in another review soon.